Today's news. Baku holds international conference for NGO development. Campaign against domestic violence. Democracy Center for Youth Research. Today marks the beginning of a two-day international conference on the development of civil society and state-funded NGOs, gaining experience and opportunities. The conference is being held at the Park Inn. The aim is to discuss development opportunities within Azerbaijan civil society, said Azay Guliev, chairman of the Council of State Support for Non-Governmental Organizations. We are interested in hearing from countries who have a lot of experience in this area, said Guliev. Chief of Presidential Administration Ali Hassanov said that Azerbaijan civil society has developed enormously since the country has had independence. We don't fully recognize that, he emphasized. The government is aiming to strengthen NGO capacity to encourage their institutional development and to provide support where needed, he said. USAID Country Coordinator Keith Simmons, head of the OSCE office in Baku, Ali Bilge Tankarel, attended the conference along with other officials. The South Caucasus Network of Human Rights Defenders held a press conference in the Azerbaijani Human Rights House to launch its new campaign against domestic violence. The campaign will last from November 25th to December 10th, the day on which the UN Human Rights Declaration was adopted in Azerbaijan. The campaign is financed by the European Commission. Representatives declared that domestic violence is a problem in Azerbaijan. According to statistics, civil society institutes have received 800 appeals regarding domestic violence. They also said that there are instances of sexual violence in families. Members of the network announced that Parliament has brought in a new law against domestic violence, which is proving unpopular and is not being recognized by Azerbaijani society. According to this law, asylum should be granted to victims. According to the speakers, punishments for domestic violence should be harsher. Perpetrators should be punished with 15 days in prison. At present, they face a €150 fine, which is not a sufficient deterrent, they argued. The United Azerbaijan Youth Organization has announced the establishment of a new democracy center for young people. The chairperson of the center, Araz Bayramov, said in a press conference today, "Youth should be active as the future of the country depends on them." The center will promote youth discussion, organize meetings with political and public figures and intellectuals. According to Bayramov, such contact will be good for the education of young people. He spoke about the struggles young people often have in expressing their ideas. Debates and discussions will enable them to practice these abilities. Young people will be able to develop their ideas by debating with others who hold different views. Lectures will also be held at the Human Rights House every Saturday. Chairman of United Azerbaijan, Ruslan Azatli, said that his organization has been operating for 2 years. They have carried out a number of different projects based on the Karabakh conflict, the situation in South Azerbaijan, and educational activities in Baku and the region.